Hi, thank you for clicking on the video, and I hope everyone is doing really well. Today's video is going to be very different. I also think it's going to be very short. When I put out one of my first videos on fear foods, just kind of talking about what they are and some steps on how to conquer them, I came across this worksheet online and it was super helpful. It really broke down and helped me understand fear foods even further. While yes, I do have a lot of fear foods, I live with them every single day. That doesn't mean I completely understand them, and it doesn't mean I completely understand what fear foods are. Just because you have something doesn't mean you automatically have all the knowledge in the world. So I am continuously reading and learning about the varied disorders and illnesses that I have, so I can understand them better, so I can better equip myself with the techniques and the knowledge to conquer them and overcome them. So one of the first things this worksheet suggests you do, and I completely agree, is to make a fear food list. In the past, I have written a full list, but this worksheet says to break it down into 3 categories: slightly scary, medium scary, and super scary. So today's video, you're gonna watch me break down my fear foods. There was a time when all of these fear foods were definitely under the super scary. So this is a kind of a progress report on my fear foods, because there were some that as I was thinking about them, they fell under the slightly scary. I've definitely come a long way with a lot of these foods. Some of them I still need to work on, you will see. This is the updated version of my fear food list, and I highly recommend you as well, break down your fear foods, really see which ones have you faced and they're not so scary anymore, and which ones do you need to put a little bit more effort and energy into facing, so you can slowly start moving those fear foods down to slightly scary and then eventually not on the list at all. Everyone's fear foods are different, and sometimes, I know this is gonna sound weird, I forget my fear foods, and then when I think of it or I see someone eating it or someone talking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a food that I haven't eaten in like 10 years. I should probably think about that one, see what kind of emotional reaction is it causing within me. Please keep in mind, my fear foods are going to be different from yours. Just because I have a fear food doesn't mean you automatically need to be afraid of it. I was watching a fear food video and someone said, I don't remember what item it was, but they said that this was a fear food, and I was like, why? But then I realized, don't judge them. There's a reason why they're afraid of it, and there's a reason why I'm not. So please keep in mind, these are my fear foods, but it can be helpful to see other people's lists so that it can help you kind of determine where certain foods fall within your fear food list. Anyway, so here's the video. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please give this video a like. Please subscribe. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed so far. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. If you have any video suggestions, comments, questions, anything at all, feel free to leave that in the comment section below, and I will see you next time.